I like all them. They're cool. Did Paige go? I thought she like somebody tagged her and something, so I thought she was there.
Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Hell yeah. Miss Paige. I love Miss Paige. She's the coolest, dude. She literally, like, is always just so nice, bro. Like, and you know that. You've been around her your whole life, too. She's just like the best person.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Out back.
That one could really put this drive into high gear.
Just chilling. I'm about to say, bro, that's all I need. You ain't gonna
get that first down, so they dial up the running play and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They've got it
Bungalow.
at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Like,
Man, what a
I was about to say, bro, that kid
play
looks
by
like a
that
spitting
defensive
image of
end to come
AP.
up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys.
Well, that's just that game. I ban Spider-Man majority of games.
Top 25 matchups, you can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David. Because
Wanda's so debatable because, like, if it's a good Wanda, you know.
For a long time, they knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time late in the season.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Delivers the contact.
I was trying to think of DPS that you're good with outside of Namor. I remember you played Spider-Man, I mean not Spider-Man, Iron Man before. I know you're good with Namor. You ain't got talent.
That throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of
Oh, and Hella's good too. That's another person. I didn't think about that.
These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor too between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and
I like
Missouri
Hella
joined the
like on my
SEC.
team because like her headshots. I mean, I know you know, like bro, she can like almost 3-tap, almost 2-tap people.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy, woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
Really? Good. Use her.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down.
Oh, you know, that's
really?
as a quarterback.
Oh yeah. I was about to say. I don't know about that really. Yeah, Namor gets banned like every other game.
Make one guy miss and go get the first, or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. The give to the right.
I know. I didn't hear from you any. I was like, damn. Really?
2nd down here. Less than a yard to go.
I was like, I ain't heard from Justin. Maybe he's just down there fucking vibing.
The RPO fire complete to the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up.
Yeah, it's a little annoying having kids around. Yeah.
You watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Zings it complete to the right.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find.
Yep, kids hanging around the whole time ain't too fun.
He's going to catch the ball consistently.
Offense gets set for second down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
About what?
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down.
Phil,
Understand the situation.
it makes
Understand I
sense.
got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. He'll pull it down. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
About you.
And this defense has its
Oh, bro, I had a bad stretch last night. Like, remember I told you I had a bad stretch of games the other night? I did it again yesterday. I lost like 3 or 4 in a row. And I did it again the other night, dude. And last night, and I was using the Squirrel Girl. I'm trying this Lord Squirrel Girl. I got her Centurion right now, but I was using her. I was doing bad. Then like they're like swab. They're like in the chat saying Squirrel, you got swab, blah blah blah, all kinds of shit. And those were like 1 or 2 games with her. Then I used Cap, and they were like, I was listening to game chat, and I'd flip it to game chat like kind of like I do me and you. And I flipped it to game chat, and they're like, Cream, never play tank ever again in your life. Well, I was like, fuck. And I really wasn't doing bad. Like I was like 6-8 or 6-7 with Cap. But like I had 1 final hit, and they're like, bro, only 1 final hit. So I had like a really bad stretch of game. I was like, man, fuck. I was so mad. But it was because I was playing bad. You know, like I don't know. I kept getting dove by people and shit. It was so annoying. It was pissing me off. It's one of them games that just makes you, everything's pissing you off, you know.
What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up the one.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Harvin. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The Pirates will on 4th down.
Depends how it's going. Like, I'm already almost in the 2nd quarter now.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen.
I'm probably about to lose. I can't fucking do 3 against this dude. Pissing me off. It's a league where you play with like shitty teams. So I have ECU, East Carolina. Bruh, this dude's getting. I can't fucking.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. He's going to pass. Snags it over the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. The give to the back. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Right back to the well. Showing off the arm. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the ball.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Headed to the end zone. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. We've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
Syracuse looking for the fourth down conversion. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Syracuse.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had.
Somebody posted pictures of you on there. Might have been Maddie or Haley or somebody.
Down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Caught over the middle. It's Harvin. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against
it might say that because you're not friends with her.
Too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Quarterback checking off. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Got room at the 35. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Moves away as he feels pressure. They're working that left side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They think there's room to run to the right here. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
I'm telling you, there's shit on there. I've seen pictures of you.
Without scoring, third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, ECU. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one.
The human torches off there are really good right now too. It's a good one. I've only used them in quick games, like casual games.
He'll bring it out. It's Hart. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. The give to the back. Squeezes ahead for a
True.
get it out to the 9.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
That's what I've wanted to use and kind of get good with.
Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
Yeah.
Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more.
I mean, depending on people, I don't have the reaction some people do, but like, I watched a girl literally earlier who, she was using hella, and like, they'll just look straight up and dash to get away, you know?
He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. The lone back's got it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. You got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
If I go quiet, or I'm not saying much because I'm like locked in over here.
He gets the punt away. Makes a move.
14-7, I'm losing.
Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one.
I just got ball back with a minute to go till halftime, so I'm trying to score and tie it up.
He East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Bruh.
You know, you hear all these stupid commentators like,
I wish my team would follow like that.
Run and pass. No. When you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
And backed up, first and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house.
Touchdown, baby.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
Y'all saying like a big house or something? I'm assuming.
Touchdown on the board now, about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
Hell yeah.
He'll bring it out. It's Kelly.
Bro, I'm assuming you ain't seen her since either, but Emily be looking a little, you know what I mean?
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Running out of time.
I didn't know she was a dude.
They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to get to it.
Is he there?
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, this offense is so
Everybody hanging out
dangerous,
though.
Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Hell yeah.
Going up top on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how
He did it like seriously, like, hey, you guys get the feeling bad, I got you.
Throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Pirates will kick it away to start the second half.
But they don't. Now that you say that, I didn't see any pictures of no other dude I didn't know. Like, anything with her or anything.
He'll bring it out. It's Kelly. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
It's kind of weird, yeah.
Quarterback
I asked AP because I noticed they had like quit posting pictures together, and I texted him. He said something like, I think he said Chase said it just wasn't like working out, like they weren't feeling each other or something like that.
They make the stop,
What'd
but
she
not
say?
before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Like a disgusted like look thing.
This guy is your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves,
Oh, that guy.
stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score a touchdown.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great
What's his
awareness.
name?
They're always communicating. They understood the down and distance.
Wait, he went to
They knew
Brookwood?
exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle.
How the fuck did he end up with somebody from
That is
Brookwood?
so well done.
They're a couple of yards
Weird.
short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
They'll throw it on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to a
Emily, yeah.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love
Probably what the fuck.
Don't take a big shot.
Going to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the
I was
football.
wondering if it was like your long weekend or not. I wasn't sure.
Well,
Yeah.
You got to do a lot of this.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line. 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
Mm-hmm.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game.
Shit, I'll go down there with you. We can go.
They gotta
What are you
stop,
talking about?
and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has been cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand.
You ain't gotta ask me. You tell me load up.
See the offense too. They understand the situation.
We can go down there and chill, me and you.
Jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to.
I mean, I got hours I can use, yeah. I got 7.5 days of vacation right now.
Quarterback on the move, still looking.
And like if we plan it, I could go on like my 5 days or something.
Shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Touchdown, East Carolina. And that one will put them up.
Damn, you got a lot of vacation left.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to
Now I think about it, it's May already. I've used 5 days total. Just because I take, like you already know, like I take random days off, but I've got 7.5 for the rest of the year. So like, not a lot, but I get my 5 days off, so like I can wing vacations and shit. Like,
It's Kelly. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Big
Oh,
way to
yeah,
start this
I'm in
drive.
the
Now they'll snap
2
it
minutes
from a
left in the third
39.
quarter. I mean, I'm off. I'm off tomorrow too. So I mean,
He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch.
ugh.
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the
Damn,
rock
was it that
with
long? I didn't
success.
feel
Now
like
you're
it.
seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Mhm.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
He's looking to throw. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Bringing it back. At the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. They'll try to add another
Place.
lead.
Shit, you talking to somebody who ain't a partier no more. I go down there and mean you can lay on the beach for 8 hours a day. Then we get up, go shower, get some food. Hell, I might even smoke with you. We can smoke. Or I say, if it's just me and you, I'll get down there and get high as shit. I ain't gotta go nowhere, and like, I don't get drug tested at work or anything. Like chill bars. Yeah, bro. You just let me know. You let me know something to plan, and we'll figure it out.
Ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
I'll take off.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big foul.
Me and Daniel can go. I love hanging out with Daniel's ass.
Fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
He is crazy, but he's still fun.
Last play, still some work to do on 2nd down.
Him dancing. Mm-hmm.
Handoff to the lone back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard
Yeah, he be
line.
loving that shit.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down.
I don't think I went once last year.
Syracuse
I don't
right
think
back
I
at
did.
it.
I don't think I did.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot
Yeah.
despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
That's good though. Always makes trips better when you're cooler with everybody there. You don't have nobody like sitting there bullshitting like.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
Which I'm friends with all of them. I talk me and Maddie Snapchat, me and Haley Snapchat.
He's looking to throw.
Damn
And
it.
that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play.
I don't really talk to
No
Walker, but
flags. It'll be
he's
third
cool.
down.
You know, I don't have a problem with
Big
him.
tight end
Man,
tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On third down, going up top. Finds his man. It's Kelly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They absolutely
Well, I talked
had
to most
have
of them.
that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
wow.
He's going to pass on second down. Getting some heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, the problem for this offense now, late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football.
Yeah.
It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Flexed biceps, medium dark skin tone. Flexed biceps, medium dark skin tone. Flexed biceps, medium dark skin tone.
They'll go for it on fourth down.
I always burn really bad first, like the first day, and then from then on, like, you know, I'm pretty good. Like usually, if it's like a
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man and they convert.
God damn it.
He's run out of
I'll
bounds,
just
but a
play.
big play on that one, and it'll
Usually
be
if it's like
first
a
down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing
depending on how long we're
exactly
there,
where the first down
I'll
marker is. He got the depth
first
he
full of
needed
each
to get,
day,
so once he was
I'll
able
just
to
like
make the catch, he already knew he
burn
had it.
super bad. Then second day I'll like kind of take a break, you know, like kind of heal back.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Third day, if I'm healed good enough, I'll be like in and out of the sun, you know.
Game, and it works for about 3
Fourth
yards to the
day,
31.
back in that bitch.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive
Yeah, it's always like I'll be alright.
On second down, he'll let it fly.
Off my feet always get fucked.
It's complete to the right. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds.
Like the
Gino
Fisher
right
shirt.
now saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
A running back has it. Defense there to stop him after he
You know,
picked up
I got
the
this stuff. I
yard.
have to send it to you. I have to show it to you.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9.
It's called like solar something that Taylor Darden showed me years ago when I got toasted, bro.
He's moving out of the pocket. He can't find anybody.
can't believe
It'll
he
be
got that.
incomplete as the defense does a
I got
really good job in
roasted
coverage.
bad, bro.
Well, the
And
receiver
then
getting a little ahead of himself on that one. You saw him calling for the ball. He thought he was wide open. He thought that was going to be an easy catch. The ball finally gets to him,
well,
and
I'm
he
walking in real
drops it.
quick.
If you're going to call for the ball like that and call your shot, you've got to secure the catch.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Let's it fly. Another incompletion on third down.
That stuff literally like
Mixing up their look there.
saved my life, dude.
Field goal range, they go
It
so
like keeps your tan, keeps you from healing, the pain goes away, bro. It's so good.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll
I have
go
to say, I'll
for
send
it
you a picture when I get on the
fourth down.
phone. Love it.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They're bringing heat. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
All right, so they fail on that fourth down, but the game is not over yet. There's still time. Defense has to get the ball back quickly. Offense is going to have to score quickly. You have to execute now.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look, let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. He's looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give him a first down.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
All kinds of shit.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
I'm almost done with this game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away.
Like the old school restaurant. Bro, I ain't been to Dolphin Island. I can't tell you how long. I don't even know. I mean, it's been so long.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's loose. He's at the 20. Touchdown, ECU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, obviously, this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year.
Oh, hell yeah.
But a great job there, getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
How many people do you think you can sleep comfortably?
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Oh. That's plenty.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this: if you're on offense,
Oh yeah, I know your dad sleeping right in that mug.
pretty after this performance, you've got to lock in. You got to take.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Man, is that just indictment of the day.
Yeah, you ain't gotta give me much.
Getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
Almost done. I'm
East
winning.
Carolina has
I
it
got
back,
here with
and
a
the Purple
dub.
Pirate offense will go to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
This is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Throws to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And another big play
Ain't
by
like it.
this offense. And if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
Yep, he ain't that type person.
Staff understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, fucking Matt Henderson's in Seoul, South Korea right now. Seoul, however you say it. His job sent him over there. Something like they're starting new stuff, whatever. But they're in, you know, I'm talking about SEOUL. Bruh, chilling. Like, he's sending me Snapchats and